Hello guys, my name is Lucas and welcome to the second part of this Unity lesson. As this is just a second part of a previous video, I don't want to cheat guys, so after this video I'm going to upload one more video. So the lesson 5.1 and 5.2 will count as one video, and therefore I have to upload one more video to you guys because I haven't uploaded a video in a long time. So yeah, we were fixing some dragging problems with our inventory. It looks something like this. So the problem we're having in the last video is that whenever we drag an item over another item, the items get swapped, the items get changed, something weird happens, you see, it just get all messy. So we need to fix that right now. This problem is happening because in the item controller, whenever we hover over another item, that item becomes the selected item. Therefore, that's the item we keep dragging. So if we disable the colliders for every item except the item we're dragging, then everything should work just fine. So first of all, I'm going to create a new tag. We add a new tag and I'm just going to call it item. And then I'm going to go to the item prefab and select the item tag. So now in my inventory controller, I can create a new function, and I'm going to call it set items colliders. And I'm going to give one parameter to this, which is a boolean. So I'm going to type bool and just going to call this bool b. Okay? So I'm going to use a for each loop, and I'm going to say for each game object item in game object dot find game objects with tag, and the tag we just created is item with a capital I. So for each of these items we are going to set the collider. So we're going item dot get component collider dot enabled equals b, and what b is b is our parameter here. So when we call the function, we can call it to make it true and make it false. So here in the when I press button down, I'm going to call this function and call it with a false parameter, so it will disable all the colliders of the items. And whenever I release the mouse button, I'm going to set them back to true. So let's see how this works. Maybe we don't even need to we can also deactivate the current collider. So you see, now nothing is going wrong with this. So the last thing we have to do now that we fix that is to, whenever I release the sword here, we need to take the potion and put it back into our first slot. So let's do that right now. So if we take a look down here, when we release the mouse button, here's what is happening. Here, if the selected slot is null, so we want to work here in the else statement because it's supposed that our selected slot is not null. Before we make the current item a child, of the selected slot, we want to take the selected slot item and put it back into the original slot. So I'm just going to type selected slot dot get child, and we should only have one child, so I'm going to type 0, and we're going to make the parent equal to the original slot. Then we're going to set the selected item parent as the selected slot, so we switch the parents, but we still need to set, just like here, we have to set the local position of this to be 0 as well. But now it's not the selected slot child, but it's the original slot child because we already switched the parents. So down here I'm going to type original slot dot get child 0 and then dot local position equals vector 3 dot 0. And with that, my friends, we should be able to fix our inventory dragging system. So let's give it a try. I'm dragging over here, and when I release, yeah, they swapped and it worked. Yeah. So thank you, my friends, for watching. That's the time we have for this video. As I said at the beginning, I'm going to upload the next video right now. So while I go get a coffee, you should get comfortable and definitely should go check out the next video. Thank you very much for watching. If you like this, please give me a like and remember to subscribe and share to your friends. Thank you and see you next time. Goodbye.